Alright, we're going to go over how to make your own stinger hook assembly here with just a nice black nickel stinger hook. This is a 7/0. You can go 9 or 11, whatever you like. I like these 7/0. Form your wire around the hook. Okay. Then with these HD 800s, stick it in the plier just like that. Let me zoom in. Alright, you got about 3/8 or a ½ inch possibly inside the plier like that. Bite down on it. Cross your two pieces of wire and do your haywire twist. So one. And then a few barrel rolls. Then just break your wire off by turning it straight back away from where it came from, like that. Now that you have this piece, like this, straighten it up. It's time for your little Xuron split ring pliers. Go in and bite the very tip. Bend it back to you a little bit, right behind that, there, and form it. So that's what you have. A nice little 90-degree radius. Then take your hook, actually put it around the back of the eye. Put your tag in through the back of the eye there. And slide it up. Now this is big wire. This is number 12 wire, 180-pound test. So in order to make this number 12 wire go in, you bite the back of the stinger right here behind your barrel rolls, barrel wraps, and literally shove it in the back of the eye like that. Okay? Then bite the eye of the hook with your HD 800 pliers. Bite it so that it can't possibly get away from you. And grab the other end with your other crimping pliers and pull straight away from each other, so it pulls that loop up against the back of the eye, just like that, nice and tight. And I got a D-hooker that I use. Put your hook around the D-hooker and just pull. There you go, just like that. And this is what you wind up with, a nice clean tackle. You can see it's neatly formed around the back of the eye. Super strong. And now to join these two together, and just for the sake of filming, to keep this tackle close, I'm going to make a cigar minnow tackle out of this one. But just form the hook real close around the shank of the hook. And this takes a little work. You know, I didn't do the first one I ever tried just right, but form it around the hook, nice and tight. Bend it a little bit past, say at 60 degrees instead of just 45, and then take them, do a few loops until your bottom hook, your stinger hook, is directly opposite of your main hook, about like that. and then do your barrels. Like that. Now just break your wire off. Turning it right back against itself like that. And that's what you got. Twist it to where they're perfectly parallel. Straighten them up. So that's what you got. Nice clean little tackle. Stiff rig. And just like this ballyhoo rig, we're going to attach this cat's paw onto this with this High Seas 80-pound fluorocarbon. Love this 80. Okay, to make this cat's paw connection, take a 1.0 sleeve. This is 80-pound fluorocarbon. Slide your sleeve onto the fluorocarbon. Put the fluorocarbon through the eye, through the inside bite of the eye. Take it around the top of the hook and back through. Pulling it tight like that. Now slide your double sleeve back down the other side like this to where you want it. This is where the HD 800 plier really comes into play. Covers the entire swivel nicely. Mash down on it and boom, here you go. Nice cat's paw connection. Pull it up tight. Form it backwards a little bit so that it has that right on it. And this is where your fingernail clippers come into place. Take your clippers, go all the way down against the edge of the crimp. Clip it off nice and clean, no burr. There you go. Form it so that it lays nice along the hook. And it acts very much like a snell. You can do the same thing by snelling this, but this is very important to make this tackle ride just right with a ballyhoo or a cigar minnow, is to have something coming out of the inside bite of that hook.